You are.
Afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. How are you?
I'm pretty well, ma'am. Thanks for asking. And what about you, ma'am?
I am doing well too. Thanks for asking. How has your day been going?
Uh, ma'am, today it was some hectic for me in morning time because last night I was on a night patrolling duty.
Hmm.
So I messaged you. One incident happened here with a truck. So I had to go over there. So morning was hectic, but right now it's going well.
Yeah, that's why I'm asking because I got your message and I was praying that everything would be okay.
Everything is well
I,
right now. Yes, ma'am.
thanks to you, I think, because you worked so hard to make them safe and make yourself safe. So that's a great thing you have been doing. Okay, so let's start our
Yes, thank you,
conversation.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, as you know, my name is Hemant, and my full name is Hemant Naik. I am from Madhya Pradesh. My
Mhm.
native place is district Tikamgarh. Tikamgarh is known by the Lord of Ramraja Sarkar temple, which is located in Orcha.
Mm.
Uh, so I belong to Bundelkhand region. And if I talk about my education, I have completed my graduation by Dr. H.S. Kaur University, Sagar, by distance education. I have completed my 12th and graduation by distance education. And after that, I selected as a sub-inspector in 2015. So right now I am working as a sub-inspector in district Balaghat. Balaghat is also located in Madhya Pradesh. It is located near district Gondia. Gondia is the famous district of Maharashtra. So right now I am working border of Chhattisgarh and Maharashtra state. Uh, that's all about me, ma'am. Thank you. Thanks for asking, and thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself in front of you, ma'am.
Thank you so much for your introduction, and I'm very delighted to meet you because you are working in a police department, and my brother is also working in police department. So I am very well aware of
Yes,
that. Okay, so let me introduce
yes,
myself.
ma'am. You can consider me as your brother, definitely, ma'am, because it's my pleasure. Your brother has already in a police job, so you can consider me.
Yes, thank you so much for saying that. It meant a lot to me. Okay, let me introduce myself, and then further we dive into our conversation. So, as you know,
Yes,
my name.
please.
Yes. So, as you know, my name is Hema. I was born and raised in India, Delhi. Basically, I am from Uttarakhand, but after getting married, I came to Australia. Therefore, I've been living in Australia for the last 16 years. My qualifications include a post graduation degree in Hindi honors, which I had done in India. I am also holding a bachelor degree in education. Therefore, I've been working as a teacher in Australia. So, by profession, I am a teacher. Besides, I have a channel on YouTube which is called The Art of Speaking English, and that is all about me.
Yes, ma'am. I have watched many videos from your YouTube channels, and I like your videos. I like your videos because your videos have a very good and a very fruitful information, or very fruitful for everyone who want to learn English speaking skills. Because since when I have started watched your video, I realized I realized you belong to India in Uttarakhand, and you have to go with your family, and you have shifted in Australia with your family. Still, you are doing very well with Indian mans, or with your native pupils. You are doing very well, ma'am. When I watched your video, I decided one day I will definitely connect with you whenever I get time. Uh, so today I'm very happy, ma'am, because you are in front of me. You are a teacher, and your brother is also in police department. So I'm very happy, ma'am.
Thank you so much for the compliment. I am much obliged. It's great to hear you find my channel is very helpful, but I am still trying to work hard because I have lots of strategies I am not able to implement at this moment. But surely, whenever I get time, I will do that. So when I hear this kind of comments, I feel like okay, I need to do more. So through my YouTube channel, I will be able to teach them, and I also focus on developing their confidence actually, because I feel like they need to develop their confidence because at this moment they have fear of speaking English due to making lots of mistakes. So I just want to remove those fears from their mind. So this is my aim at this moment.
Definitely, ma'am. I already mentioned that thing. You are doing very well for Indian peoples, Indian learners who want to uh, very fluent in English speaking skills because right now mm, most of the people who want to do any private job and who want to go abroad. So most of the people, most of the students are trying to improve his English skills. So you are doing very well, and I hope definitely I will also learn many things from you today session. I hope, ma'am, because you are a teacher, so you can understand what a student who is trying to learning any language. Because, ma'am, uh, when any student try to learn any skills or any language, that time he is total blank,
Yes.
just like me. Uh, because, ma'am, earlier I had no idea before some days, ma'am. I have
Mhm.
no idea how to express myself. I am in police department and I have to tackle every day different mindset men, and I am used to it. But I tackle in Hindi language
Yeah.
because my native language is Hindi and my official language is also Hindi. So I can tackle very good manners everyone who come in my police station. But when it need in English, that time I have no idea. I had no appropriate word. So I am here, and ma'am, you are a teacher, so you definitely understand this thing.
Yes. Definitely, I will consider you as a my student.
Yes, ma'am, definitely. I am, as a student here, I am not a police officer, ma'am. Everyone can treat me as a student because I am here only for learning.
So I would say that not only you are a student, I am also a student. Everyone is a student here because we are learning something new. Even though I'm okay with the English, but maybe I need to learn something else in different field of the life, because there are so many things we are not perfect at this moment. Perfection is not there. Okay, so we are learning day by day, we are developing our personality, we are developing our communication skills, and we are gaining life experiences. Yes. So
Yes,
here
ma'am.
here you are, even though you are a public servant, and becoming a public servant required lots of commitment and desire. Okay, this is not an easy job what you are doing. So you are doing really commendable job. You tackle lots of problems during the day, as you just mentioned this morning. You were facing an accident and you handle that very safely. Okay, so this is your job. You have to face lots of people during the day. They have different mindsets, criminals mindset. Some they are good, some they are learning. Some of them they are doing bad kind of activities, and you are rectifying them. You are fixing them. So this is really commendable job. You are doing a job for society. You are learning English, even though you are very well settled. You are in police department. People give respect to you because because of your job. And not just because of your job, I can see your enthusiasm, your dedication towards your work. Still you want to develop your skills, and now you want to learn English. You consider yourself as a student. Even though you are doing really great job for society, still you want to learn English. Yes, because you have to face lots of people during the days. Yeah, so if you are able to express your ideas well in English, you consider, okay, I will be good, that way I can serve better to the society. And you are accepting, okay ma'am, I will make mistake, consider me as a student. You have that dare. Yes, this is your honesty. People usually they don't accept. Okay, if they are learning something, they hide, they feel shy, they will make mistake. I can see your enthusiasm, so definitely you need any help from my side, I will be more than happy to help you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. It's my pleasure, ma'am. Ma'am, you mentioned already that thing. I settled very well in my life because I have a good job, and I enjoy my job. Although this is many people and many persons says this thing, police job is very hectic job, and I also feel. I also feel this is very hectic job in current scenario. Anyway, when I joined police department, that time it was my compulsion, ma'am, due to my family responsibilities. Because, ma'am, uh, I have joined as a constable in Madhya Pradesh Police in 2003, when I was only 10th pass. After that, I pursued my 12th and graduation along with my job from distance education.
Hmm.
This task was very difficult for me, but somehow I managed, and I completed my graduation. After that, I had selected as a sub inspector in 2015. So in this police journey, in this police journey, in this period, I have felt this thing. Most of the people says police officers have no good education, no good degree, because when anyone want to join police department required only is academic degree or diploma. Just like if you if you passed 10th or 12th exam, you can join as a constable. If you passed graduation, you can apply for sub inspector and above rank officers post. So there is no need to any computer degree, any IT sector degree, any other diplomas. Most of the people think police officers have no good qualification. I joined 2003 as a constable, and till now, in this period, I have realized uh, why most of the people thinks about this thing. Any police officers, because, ma'am, as you mentioned earlier, when I go to out of Madhya Pradesh or out of any out of my Hindi region, just like eastern or southern state, for any investigation purpose, for collecting evidence, for any arresting any accused, that time I have to face many difficulties due to communication, due to lack of skills. So, uh, before 2 years ago, uh, when some incident happened with me, I I decided uh, I will definitely learn English speaking skills, and I will definitely improve myself, because I am a public servant. Public want to good response from my side or any police officer, because they are a needy person. When they come in my police station, work for a needy person and work for a victim maybe Indian or foreigner, southern or eastern state belongs. So that time, if I not capable for proper provide need him, because right now English is not only I think expression language, it is also impression language. So as a police officers and as a being human, I should definitely at least know English for conversation, for express myself, and I should know very well how to help a needy person who belong to out of Hindi region. So, madam, I am here and I am trying. Definitely, I hope one day I will achieve my goal.
I understood you very well because of your job, even though you are working so hard and you are going for investigation, and sometimes you have to go and ask people about the case, and sometimes when you find they are not able to communicate well in Hindi, sometimes they use English language, and you have to make sure you understand them well so you can focus on your task, you can just make your duty perfectly. So you are duty focused person, I can see that. Just because of that you are learning English, and you have mentioned that one scenario happened to you and you are learning English, and you can really do that because you just speak fearlessly, you are able to express your idea, other people they are able to understand you well. You are in front of me and you are expressing your ideas, even though you feel like okay what I need to think, still you are thinking, still you are juggling, and you are able to express well. So that is very commendable, I really appreciate that. So I would like to know here what method you have been using to increase your.
Yes, ma'am.
I just want to know what method you are using to develop your English skills, how you
Yes,
are
ma'am.
learning.
Actually, ma'am, if I honestly say, my job is 24 into 7 hours. I think you know very well because you belong to a police family. So, but whenever I get time, I use four types of method right now, and I'm using this thing. First one is when I get time. That time I read some paragraphs, just like a storybook, just like biography. That time I read many times only single one paragraph. I read one paragraph at least 10 times. And the second one is when I traveling, I listen many English content while traveling, while cooking, when I doing any work in my house. That time I listen English content. And third one is I practice. I practice just like when I read any paragraph, I read paragraph very loudly in my room because no one here who will interrupt me. And the fourth one is I speak as much as I can. I speak on daily basis because I am using some applications right now. This is four thing from I am trying learning English speaking right now.
Thank you so much for sharing your English learning journey as you mentioned. And I also feel this is really very good method. If someone wants to learn English, that person need to listen a lot. As you just mentioned, you listen to Hindi native speakers while they're speaking in English. Whenever you get time, you try to utilize that time to learn English, and you listen to lots of English content and you find that helpful. So this is really good method. And secondly, you said that you read out loud. So this is really very good because when you read out loud, mouth muscles open, you give exercise to your mouth muscle, and when listen to English content, that way you collect some knowledge, you collect some words, and you know how to make sentences as well. So this is very very helpful, you are using both of these techniques. I would like to just suggest you, if you can use self talk technique, whatever you have been listening, whatever you have been reading, you need to make sure you collect some words, some sentences from that, write down, and you need to use those sentences, those words while you speaking to yourself. Okay, so
Yes, ma'am.
like you are introducing yourself, so you need to make sure okay what else I can add in my introduction. So you write an introduction of yours, and then you need to make sure you write something new, some new lines like, can I add more about my hobbies? Can I add something about my language skills? Can I add something about the adventure I am facing because I'm in Delhi police, something like that. If you feel like, okay, I add some new lines, write it down and speak out loud those sentences, those lines over and over again. Even you can use mirror technique. Okay, in front of mirror,
Yes, ma'am.
consider that this is not me, someone else, and ask question. Okay, hey man, how is your day going? Then you can reply, oh, my day is going very hectic because I had to handle an accident. And then you ask, okay, can you tell me how did you handle that accident? Say something, ask question to yourself and
Yes,
reply.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so these questions you can ask using mirror technique. And also, while you are alone by yourself, you need to make sure, okay, you choose a topic, okay, like a family or cooking or something else, or entertainment or movies or children or whatever you would like to talk about. You need to choose a topic, and you need to make sure that, okay, I'm going to talk about this topic, so what words I can use it before you are speaking out. So write some couple of the words. Okay, these the words, these are the new words, and I will use this when you are talking for a minute, maybe just for a minute. It is called jam technique. Just a minute. Just a minute.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
need to use a topic around you. Maybe you can see around you. Okay, this is the couch. This is the wall. What I can talk about the car, vehicle, or whatever. Okay, and maybe about the food. What I can talk for a minute, and then you just speak out loud. Okay, talk to yourself. Speak out
Yes,
loud
ma'am.
and say, okay, food is very essential, I like this food, and this food is not yummy. Yesterday I ate what I ate yesterday. Think like that about the food for a minute. Okay, so when you do this, you, if you are not satisfied, you find, okay, I'm still making lots of mistakes, so you carry on this topic until you feel, okay, this topic is very good. Now I am able to talk on this topic, I'm very confident. If someone will ask me about this topic, I will be able to express my ideas regarding this
Yes,
topic. So then you feel, okay, now I need to move to another one.
yes, ma'am.
So every day you can pick one topic and you talk about that. Use the self talk technique. Okay, so when you talk to yourself, you can take pause, you can think, okay, I am making this sentence, is this sentence correct? And when you realize you made a mistake, go back again and speak out loud again on that topic. Around 30 days, I think, or a month. When you will do this, you will find after 30 days, after a month, you are more confident, you are able to express your ideas well. Mirror technique, I said you, if you don't find mirror technique useful, mirror technique actually is a useful technique, but we don't use it correctly. As I just told you, you need to ask questions. Just consider yourself, this is not me, someone else. This person is asking question and I need to reply.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
do this for 1 minute or 2 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes, do that for that. And jam technique, I told you about the topic. And self talk, okay, today I am going to handle this. Talk to yourself, whatever in your mind, you need to just speak out loud. Okay, whenever you feel comfortable. Okay, I'm not saying all the time you have to do this, because you have to complete your other assignments, other tasks, so you need to focus on that too. So whenever you feel comfortable, if it's convenient for you, you need to use these techniques. It will help you. And if you would like to record yourself to see your facial expression, and to see your video again, because at the time when we speak, we don't know what mistakes we are making. But when we see our recording, that way we can see, okay, next
Yes, ma'am.
I need to write down correct sentences. Yeah, so next time you make your another video, record yourself again using same sentence in correct way. And
Yes,
do,
ma'am.
and do this until you feel you are confident to use that sentence correctly.
Yes, ma'am.
So definitely this will help you.
Definitely, ma'am. I learned many things from you today, ma'am. because mirror technique. I heard from many tutors mirror, but your way is very good for explain. So I definitely I will definitely follow these 3 hours things. First one is what can be add in my introduction, introduce myself in front of anyone, what things and what type of sentence we can add. And second one is you told me jam technique, just a minute technique. Definitely I will follow these 3 are tricks definitely. And I hope these tricks will be very fruitful for me, and it will be also fruitful many viewers who watch your video, because everyone want to learn English skills, but beginners have no idea how to use any technique, just like mirror technique. uh, you explain very well, and I will follow a mirror technique, because I am feeling right now this is the very good technique, because uh, most of the time no one have any partner, or no one have any tutor who teach me, or who teach anyone. So mirror technique will be very fruitful for me, and I will follow, ma'am, these 3 tricks.
Yeah, thank you so much. And also, if you would like to record yourself, when you record yourself, you can watch your recording later. Because at the time when we say something, we don't know what mistake we are making. Okay, so when you will
Yes,
have
ma'am.
technique, you will maybe not able to find your mistake, but when you record yourself, you will see maybe after 2 hours, or maybe next day you see, and you say, oh, I made mistake here. I Then you write sentence and practice that sentence, and make that video again using the sentence you are not able to say correctly. So when you will be able to say that sentence correctly, then you can move to another one. So it's up to you. There are lots of techniques. I think these techniques will really help you, and I would like to really admire you, your courage, your enthusiasm, and you are very committed to your work. So that is really commendable.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, and happy, and take care.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you, ma'am. Ji, ma'am. Thank you.